Oh, thank you. That was some applause. Well, I'm not professional like you lovely people, but it's possible that I'm a persistent parent. My name is Sue Walsh, and I am the mother of Jack Harley Walsh, and Jack has a few specific learning difficulties. He's dyslexic and dyscalculic. And I think the best way for me to do this is probably just tell you a story. So my son Jack stood before 170 businessmen, and he told them of the challenges that he'd face climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. He spoke about the tiredness and the hunger and the fear and the darkness, but he also talked about his overwhelming determination to make it to the top of the mountain. It was a big challenge. He also told them that his biggest challenge lay ahead of him, that he had to climb Mount Dyslexia. He had to find a school that could educate him. The businessmen had tears in their eyes. Jack was 10 years old. So, I've just told you two unique things about Jack. He was the youngest in the world to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, and that's a fact. He was severely dyslexic, and he couldn't be educated, and that's a fact. Or seemingly, it must be a fact, because 29 schools up and down the country turned my son down for a secondary school education. A reading age of 5, no measurable math skills, and probably 2 years spent in the classrooms, the school's cloakroom, probably swung it for them. So eventually we found our way to St David's College in North Wales. Here, facts became myth. He passed his GCSEs, his BTECs and his A-levels. He won an industry award that helped secure the place he wanted at university. So Jack wasn't unique. He was learning what all other kids were learning in mainstream school throughout the country. He was just being taught differently. He took 2 days out of school to collect an award from the British Dyslexia Association for academic achievement and a few other things. And he also had an award from the Pride of Berkshire for his work on the line in Idemini with the refugees. St David's had produced an educated, rounded, compassionate young person, not a unique person. Unique is St David's College because they teach all kids the way dyslexics learn, and that's a fact. And here's another fact, and I don't have any more facts after this, so you're all right. 1 in 6 tested kids are dyslexic. 1 in 6. Surely that is a big enough minority for educators to reassess how they deliver teacher training programs. It also has to be a big enough minority for them to reevaluate how they can deliver learning modules that the way dyslexics learn. Our current educational system is antiquated, and it has made children with dyslexia unique. Okay, so here it is. Let's keep our dyslexic kids exactly the way they are. Instead, let's open up the minds of these educators to provide inclusive schooling for children with these learning challenges. Let's be unique. Let us make the change. Let's change the system. Hey, and heaven forbid that a dyslexic person lands that job.